the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. And the Dukes will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time.
He's going to go for a big one. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to be back. Nice job.
So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. The Dukes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The back goes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes his connection. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The aerial assault continues. Got a man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the tackler. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The Dukes in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Finds his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They get to the line quickly. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing. Great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Back open in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Stopped after making the catch. Here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Dukes have it with a first and goal. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Georgia State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Velez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The give to the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. On the run, it's Murray. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Unloads it downfield. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Georgia State ready to go with another first and 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Coming after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Dukes are in the hurry-up.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. It'll be a draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Dukes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, this offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's reeled in. It's McGee. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. A shot toward the end zone, and that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Murray. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Bush. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Around the end, it's Murray. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. It's good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Atlanta.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. It's Moss. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Velez. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Panthers are flying down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Snags it. Touchdown, Georgia State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. He's looking to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Georgia State, 19. James Madison, 14.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're trying to get to him. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass, it's Barnett. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They've got the screen set up, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. He leaves it with his back. Jukes his way for more. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. Back to pass, it's Barnett. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dukes!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set, first down. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. He slings it deep to the left. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. The man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Velez. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. At the 35, he's loose. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's going to let it go. He caught it. Touchdown, Panthers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the Dukes pick up the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
To the ground. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get...
Touchdown, James Madison! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia State, 26.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. And the Dukes want to move quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce. The offense pounces back.
The Dukes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner is stopped. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Offense in an empty set. Caught near the sticks. It's Murray. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up. The give to the tailback. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Murray. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia State.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It's good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final second. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one.